Immaculate Heart of Mary and the Sacred Heart of Jesus here at the Charm Wellness Center. And today is the soft launching of the Charm Bar and Grill. And we are also cleaning up the Charm Nature Spark. And of course, we have the Charm Wellness Center over there, still being renovated, almost completed in the next few days. The grandmother of the 10 granddaughters, 10 and how many granddaughters?
7.
7 and 3 grandsons. And your name?
Olivia.
Olivia Newton-John of Davao City. Yan. Habang makabay ang mga tao dyan.
Masigabong palakpakan.
Paminsan-minsan ang alaala mo'y nagpapalik, at ang linig ko hanggang ngayon ika'y iniibig. Hinihiling ko na kahit nasaan ka man, isipin mo ako kahit paminsan-minsan lang. My name is Dr. Anacleto Millendez, the founder of the Beautiful Heart Foundation and the president of CHARM, or the Center for Holistic, Alternative, and Restorative Medicine. In the last few years, I am one of those advocates who is pushing for the legalization of the medical use of marijuana. And few weeks ago, exactly 10 days ago, I shared with Mrs. Bailon, Professor Corazon Bailon, this bottle of CBD oil manufactured by Whole Greens. I have 2 bottles of this, and she was the first one to try this. I give this as a gift to her, and today she will share her own testimonies of how effective it is. Ma'am, good morning.
Good morning, Doc. Good morning, everyone. Hi. Hello. Yeah.
Mrs. Bailon is 71 years old, and she has an intractable pain in her face, TMJ, and she's been treated with so many pain relievers in the past.
Yeah.
And now that you tried,
Antibiotics, long time.
and even antibiotics, not only pain reliever,
By a dentist.
by dentist. But now that you have tried this, when did you start putting 1 drop of CBD
1 drop
oil
under my tongue.
under your tongue? When did you
15
start that?
seconds, and then, let's say,
How
after shaking it. Before I say anything about taking it, I didn't easily take it. I did my research. I interviewed people I knew. For example, I looked at this and I looked at the brand. So I tried to research on Whole Greens. So I think Whole Greens is on website or anything.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I would like to ask Professor Corazon Bailon how she started taking the CBD oil manufactured by Whole Greens. Ma'am, how did you
morning.
how did you start taking?
I'd like to start off by telling you that I am a health research specialist. I've done research on family planning for private PRISM project of USAID. I've done natural family planning advocacy for a priest turned remarried, Merinology Esperanza Doling for the Philippines population research. I've done femininity masculinity counseling. In other words, I'm quite familiar on how to do health research. And my friend, Dr. Wiley, also does work with me on health research. So, but they don't know that I have this because I was afraid of using this because this is not legal in the Philippines. How did I know? I asked my son who works with a U.S. company in the Philippines. He was newly hired last December 2. So you gave me this one in December 3 because his first day of work. I told him, "Can I show you this? May I show you this?" I didn't post it. He said, "Yeah, that's cannabis, mama. Correct? This is cannabis.
Yeah, cannabis.
And that is not allowed yet in the Philippines." Oh, really? So, one, that's my fear. I'm afraid to get caught. Second, he said, "How will I start to use it?" Because he kept on asking me every day if I had used it. So December 4. No, not yet. I called my sister in California who slipped on her back from stairs and has used cannabis. But not for oral, but for haplas. But haplas. Topical, okay? So she says, "Ate, that works. I've used CBD and cannabis. It's hemp extract. I look at it, I read it all. Okay? And it says, it works. But he said, this is oral. I'm afraid to take it in to my body. I'm willing to do topical." So the 3rd day, I said, what shall I do? So I talked to you again. He said, "No, it's safe." "No, really?" But I didn't take it. So December 3, 4, 5. On December 5, who else did I ask? My granddaughter who is taking up nursing in the Ateneo, who is graduating next year. I said, "Can you check this out?" So she checked out the name, Whole Greens. It said, "Ama, that is a legal medicine in US." Okay, so that's it, the legal. So no more fear. It's because schools and hospitals use it. Then I had the girlfriend of my grandson who lives with me is a med tech. So she said, "Can you look at this and find out?" So she looked at it. I say, I'll get back to you. So in other words, I've got validation from many that I could use it safely. Taking your words for it, but I just verified. So on the December 6, I think, I started taking it, but intermittently. I'll try one. It tasted pepperminty, but it left a taste in the mouth. So I said, I don't like it. Because you put it under your mouth, your tongue, let it stand for 15 seconds, and then just wait for anything. No results. So how much? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So intermittently, but starting December 10, I took it every night. Not yet. I took it every night, and one drop, and went to sleep. It's good. So meaning it's true as said that you can relax. And so it's relaxing is the first feedback. Okay. So I had good sleeps. But since we were working so hard, sometimes I couldn't sleep. So again, I went home. When did I go home? I went home on the 12th, I think. 12, 13, 14. So I was in Babak then. You don't know that I stayed in Babak all the time. I went home on the 11th because my cousin, the eldest in my family, died. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I brought this to the wake and took aside some of my people I knew. For example, people who are familiar with marijuana. I don't know if it was right to do that. But I said, are you willing to try this? One drop? They didn't like the one drop. They wanted the whole. So I had to control. Ako na, kanami, amo na. They would like to get the bottle. So I have a demand already among the users. My goodness. So this was really the cannabis. So I gave one drop to my nephew. I gave one drop to a cousin. I gave one drop to a grandchild. So I have 3 layers of young different ages, right? My cousin who was pain in the back. I gave it to those who had pain. My cousin pain in the back, liked it, and he came back for more the next day. I said, no, you will use up, this is mine.
Yeah. Maybe we can share one drop with my brother who has also lumbar pains right
Let's
now.
find out.
Because,
But don't get this back, this is mine.
Yeah, we'll just try him.
The other one, so that's my cousin wants it, then he wants a bottle already. So I have a demand for it.
Yeah. So the next step would be to, if we cannot instantly get the support of the Congress and the Senate to have it approved for medical use legally, perhaps we can just write a letter to the Philippine Food and Drug Administration and appeal to consider using this for senior citizens like you.
Yes.
Under the supervision, of course, by a licensed medical doctor. So, if that will be approved by FDA, and for sure they will, because that is also part of the research that they should be conducting. How can they make a final conclusion of a research when they don't have subjects to begin with?
So I'd like to be the researcher. You should pay me for it.
Yeah, well, let us see if they have funds. If they have funds for...
Or I can volunteer to do it because I am a business person. I do micro-entrepreneurship. Ching attended yesterday our good manufacturing practices training. So we will be doing manufacturing soon. And the 3rd week of January, we will do FDA registration. So I try to register this as a business.
Okay.
I like to find out your business. ABM Consultancy will do research and we'll find out on how this. So I'll be ready for your testimony in partnership with UH and Dr. Senator Bongo.
I spoke to one of the lawyers of Senator Bongo, and I would just wait until Bongo has the time to meet with me. And one of the agenda that I will discuss is the medical use of marijuana and the possibility of having it legalized in this country. And this lawyer was also saying that I think if while they are trying to draft a law based on the need of the senior citizen, we can write an appeal to the FDA to be compassionate to the needs of our senior citizens who are not responding so well with pain relievers, with sleeping pills and anti-anxiety pills. So this is an alternative medicine. I think there's another agency that is under the office of the president. PITAC. I could have been one of the board of directors if I accepted the offer.
Why not?
Simply because it is just part-time position, and even if it's part-time position, I have to relinquish my American citizenship. Though I'm a dual citizen,
Put me on the board.
yeah. So we are really open to sitting down with these agencies and move forward, and you know, hoping that our president will finally endorse and sign the medical use of marijuana in the Philippines.
You know, Doc, I have an idea. I was told by a pharmacy, generics pharmacy, that there is supposed to be a bill already for.
Yeah, well, there's I think there's two readings already
Can
with
we
the
have?
Congress.
Can I have a copy? Can I
Oh,
help
you can
advocate?
just go Google
Where?
search in the marijuana bill, Philippines, Congress. Just Google search. But the Senate version still has to be drafted.
Of course, but so
Yeah,
it's in
and
Congress.
yeah.
So I need a copy
Yeah.
so that we can lobby. You know, in the Philippines, you cannot get a bill signed if it's not lobbied. I'd like to lobby.
Okay.
For Congress
Yeah, that's the
approval.
reason why
With all the pharmacies.
I'm sticking in this. It's not sample size. This is really
Yeah, $100.
close to $100 per bottle. So I brought two. One is given to you. The other one I promised to give it to the sister of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, Jocelyn Duterte Villarica. So you are the first two lucky persons who would try this. I think this is one of the most reputable companies in the Philippines, the Whole Greens.
And this is in the Philippines?
No, in the US, I mean.
In the US?
Yeah, the US, the Whole Greens
Because
products.
we researched this in Google. We found out all about it in the Google. My grandchildren who are, you know, in my family, I have a finance major. I have a senior high. Who does all my, I'm not literate. So my grandson, who is my secretary, said, look it up. She said, Ma, it's good for, it can sleep, it's for pain, it's this one and this one.
It has anti-tumor, anti-cancer effect.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why if you can send me a print out of that copy, then I can read more. I'm not
Yeah.
literate online. I need a
So
hard
it
copy.
improves the sleep, it lessens anxiety and depression.
Yes.
It reduces the size of tumors. There are studies that established
I have a sister who has cancer.
yeah,
I'd like to give
established
this to her.
tumor reduction among patients with brain cancer.
My sister has colon cancer and she's now on chemotherapy. I not talk to her about this because I didn't know really what this
Yeah,
was
because
for. I need
really it
more
has
data.
an anti-cancer property. I think any kind of cancer, for that matter, this works best.
Okay.
And of course, when you have cancer, you have no appetite. So when you have cancer and you take this, it improves the appetite. You are less anxious now of your
I'm
disease.
worse. No, not yet.
Huh?
I am having, I am extreme, I'm now bipolar. I'm angry nowadays because I'm tired. I have no money. I have lack sleep. Therefore, instead of curing me, I've used this for how many days right now. It's not doing the what. So I'm going to ask you, can I increase the dosage?
Oh yeah, well,
Up to how much?
Now
I saw it's 20 grams a day.
Yeah,
so can I
so-
go 20 grams now?
you
Not yet.
tried two
I'm-
drops a
drops.
day.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 drops a day.
Okay. For how many days until you go?
Yeah, you can try 2 drops a day, and let's see.
Starting today is December 17.
But what
18.
you have experienced is very promising. That you've responded with
Yeah.
1 drop.
I'm okay. I can sleep well.
Yeah.
Even if I'm angry during the day, when I take it in the evening, 1 drop, I can still
So
sleep.
you have a
Feeling-
good night's sleep. Then.
Yes. But I wish I could have 2 drops tonight, so it will increase
Well,
3.
some other people.
Pwede ko mahangyo, tulog na lang.
No. Some other people would use it twice a day. 1 drop in the morning,
Better. I like
1
that.
drop in the evening.
Okay.
So
Maybe that's better.
rather than increasing 2 drops right away. So since you were only taking 1 drops at bedtime, then take it
One in
one
the morning.
more drop in the morning,
Good.
so that you feel more relaxed during daytime.
One other research that my grandson who is worried of using drugs para basi mag-high, he said, "Ma, what man TH something?"
Or the pH level,
He says, "You will not go high." Meaning, when you take more than this, you will
There's
not.
no, I don't think there is
I'm
really
afraid
over.
I'm anti-illegal drugs,
No, I don't think it is really.
Marijuana ito eh.
This is. I don't think it causes an overdosage if you take
20 grams because it's 20 grams
per drop.
for intractable queen. No, the dosage is 20 drops or 20 grams.
No.
What is this is how much? How many?
Serving size. The whole bottle would be 24 drops.
Okay.
And per serving, it's 9 calories. Calories from the fat is 9. Wow, this is good for the brain. And the total fat is 19. Plus they have added, you can go as high as 5 drops a day.
Okay, pwede pa. Hindi ako mag-high.
but
I'll just take 2. I'll because I like to. I like the
just
2
double
because
the
it will last
dose.
longer.
Yeah, you started with 1 drop in the evening, then add 1 drop in the morning.
Because I still have pain in my knees. I have rheumatism. Masakit yung tuhod ko po.
So, especially during daytime when you're moving around, you can take
sakit.
another drop.
Okay.
And then, once you have 1 drop, 2 times a day, you can increase it to 2 drops if you think it's not enough.
Okay.
But with this one that is more controlled compared to the recreational use in the form of cookies, cakes, or even they vape it, like they smoke it.
Yeah.
So I think that's the other extreme. That's more of the recreational use. And for me, in this country, what is only needed is the medical use, not the recreational
I am
use.
anti-illegal drugs and I am a supporter of the president.
Yeah,
I don't like
so
people
we are
who take
appealing
even
to
1
our
drop of
president
drugs.
that the
You have
use
to
of
promise.
CBD oil or the marijuana in general in the form of drops is just for medical use.
Yeah. And
We are
anyone-
not yet ready, I think, for the recreational use. We still have to wait for the experiences of countries to approve the use of marijuana for recreational purposes. But for now, what's important is we use it for medical purpose, like intractable pain, cancer in general.